Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining. Today, Miss Rachel is back with a special treat for us. I love traditional food. I also love learning how to prepare traditional dishes. And Miss Rachel today is going to show us a traditional dish and how she prepares it called Githeri. It's really good. I like it. It's easy to make, and I think you'll enjoy it too. So, with that, I'll turn it over to Rachel.
Hello guys, welcome to my kitchen today. You're hanging out with Rachel. Today we are cooking githeri, which is a common or a popular dish rather in Kenya. So I want to show you guys how we do it here in Kenya, or of course in Africa. So I'll show you the ingredients that we're going to use today. We have githeri itself here, already boiled. We're going to put potatoes. There are those who put potatoes, there are those who don't put potatoes. But we're going to add some potatoes. And then here I have chopped tomatoes with coriander and chopped onions. For your githeri to taste good, we usually use this type of onions. Of course, we have the red onions, but for githeri to be a bit tasty, we usually use the onion leaves. And then we have Royco cube. This is just a spice to make sure that your githeri is okay. And then of course we're going to use the fat. So let's start the process. So you're going to put some fat. So after the oil has heated up, that's when you're going to put some, or rather put some spring onions. So later, after the onions have turned golden brown, we add the tomatoes. We'll wait for them to cook. We'll add some salt, of course. So earlier we had already boiled the maize and beans. That's what makes up githeri anyway. It all depends with which type of beans you're using. But we had already boiled it earlier. So we're just going to proceed with the cooking and the rest. Then we are adding the spicy Royco cube. For me, I usually prefer using the beef Royco cube. Of course, we have the different flavors. Then we're going to cut the tomatoes into further cubes or into smaller pieces. Well, there are those who prefer using potatoes in Githeri. There are those who don't like it that. So it all depends. It's not a must. Potatoes is just a matter of your own choice. Yeah, but it's a bit tasty for me with some potatoes. These are now the potatoes. And then you start to mix it into proportional. So for now we are going to cook under medium heat. We'll start further and to make sure the ingredients are proportionally distributed. Then you're going to cook it for a while before we add the githeri. Yeah, boiled maize and beans. So we'll cover up our food. And wait for it to cook. At least half cooked before we add githeri. Remember to always you're going to use the medium heat. Yeah, as you can see, the heat is really medium rate to allow the potatoes to cook well. Now the potatoes are half cooked. It's now time to add githeri. As you can see, half cooked potatoes. Continue stirring until they are proportionally or equally distributed. Just some little water, hot water. Because at this stage you'll find that the potatoes will kind of try to, since they're half cooked, we're at a risk of it sticking around in the sufuria or the cooking pot rather. So we usually add some water, just very little water, and then we cover up the food for it to cook. Then when it is the food is at the verge of almost being cooked up, all of it, we are going to add the coriander. So now we are the final process of the cooking. As you can see now, the food is well cooked. It's time for us to add coriander as the last thing. Stir up the food, and now the food is well cooked. Welcome, karibu, karibu. Now we are just putting the servings. I prefer using the bowl to have that traditional African taste of Githeri. Yeah, our food is ready. It's time to eat, guys. And the food is, wow, amazing. So make sure when you visit Kenya, at least you have or you grab rather, Githeri. Yeah, you'll find it mostly in the African cuisines, restaurants. Have a taste of at least this sweet African dish and continue subscribing to Travel Africa 365. Bye bye.